Hello everyone! Today we are going to talk about the best potions in Minecraft survival. I am in survival, my survival world, and we're going to talk about the potions that I think you really cannot live without. Like, no pun intended, but you might die if you don't utilize some of these in certain situations. There are ways around it. We'll talk about that, but let's get started. Okay, the first potion that everyone should have ready to go. Like, literally just have it in your inventory all the time. I make my husband, yes, I'm married, Meshonga plays with me all the time. If you want to look at old videos, please do so. But I make him have instant health with him all the time. My brother plays with us. They're so reckless, and that's like the best thing to have when, not just when you're reckless, but when you're about to die. I use it everywhere, but like a lot of use for it here in the Nether. The Nether is such a dangerous place, but it's so beautiful and there's so much new fun stuff. I think this is such a necessity when you're in the Nether. Okay, I'm trying to get hurt. This feels so stupid, but like I want to get hurt so I can show you how good it is. I think the only other way, here we go, hello. The only other thing that is comparable is the golden apple. But if you don't have, I was supposed to get hurt. If you don't have a golden apple, because those are a little harder to find, in my opinion, than having the instant health too, just by adding the things that make it better, which is the redstone and or glowstone dust. Having those helps tremendously. I'm not that hurt yet, but let's see if this guy will hurt me a little more so we can use this. Here we go. Okay. Now I really actually do need it. Like, oh shoot. Hey, I got some stuff, some janky stuff. Here we go. We're gonna go get our stuff back and then continue this. Okay, this is getting so dangerous. We're doing a 2-for-1. I'm gonna drink fire resistance, which is number 2. And potion of healing because I'm dying a little bit because I'm running around without my elytra on and I fell. Oh, it's so scary. It's so scary and I don't have anything to build up with. But those two combined, I mean, like, you're good. Like, going into the Nether with fire resistance, I don't know why anyone wouldn't. Like, I just had a full shulker box of fire resistance because blaze rods, blaze are so dangerous and they'll push you, you'll fall off the edge of things. I need to go up here. That's where I'm gonna go because we're gonna get out of here. I think I've proven my point. It is dangerous. Using those things can help tremendously, so use them. Yep. Yeah, okay. But yeah, these guys, so you see how it's still on? Oh, you can't hurt me now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think, yeah, also when a ghast is shooting at you because it's flames, those won't hurt you. So fire resistance, I almost put it as number 1. It's so useful. It's so useful in the end, and the end is necessary for certain things. Here we go, watch. Look at that. Look at that. It doesn't even hurt. It pushes you, maybe. Let's try it. Yeah, it pushes you like barely, but it's not hurting. And that's not because of healing. That's just because I have fire resistance. So fire resistance is where it's at, ladies and gentlemen. Insta health, also where it's at. I would say I would have both of those ready to go. Obviously, like, put it in your hotbar. Put it in your hotbar. I should have done that. I wouldn't have died so quickly. Okay, next. Okay, the next one is kind of a 2-for-1. I love these 2 enchantments, but I don't love them as much separately. We're gonna go to the beach house for this. You'll see what I mean in a second. Look at that pretty lighthouse. If you want to learn how to build this, click on the info card in the top right. Like I said, beach house. Look at that view. Look at that view. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. We're going underwater. Let's go down. 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 Is it broken? So I'm about to run out of bubbles. And we're in here. Oh, okay. But the next two, night vision and water breathing. Not to be confused with underwater breathing. Literally, you can breathe water, is what that means. No, I'm making a joke. Okay. So those two together, I think, are so important for being underwater. We have a conduit over here, and I'm gonna swim further away so you can see. There we go. Okay, that's what it looks like without any of those cool things. And you see my bubbles? They're just dying because I don't have any cool underwater breathing on this helmet. So let's get some air so we learn from that last mistake and we don't die unnecessarily. Okay. Now I'm gonna drink this and I'm gonna drink this. Voila. Voila. Oh, it's so much better. As you can see so much more when you have these on and you're just looking under the water. Without these two potions, there's nothing. You can't see any of this. It's just dark. But with them, oh my gosh, it's such a difference. Like, it's still pretty dark, but it's so much brighter. Obviously, you can breathe. It helps tremendously when you are wanting to get a conduit and go to the ocean monument to defeat the guys in there. It's impossible without these two potions, and they're pretty easy potions to make. They're fairly simple. You don't need like crazy ingredients that are hard to find. So yeah, those are good ones. Side note, night vision also makes the nether look terrifying and bright, but still with that fog. I don't recommend it for the nether, but just wanted to show you this. Okay, last of the top-rated best potions to make is this Splash Potion of Weakness. This is specifically for this situation. Oh man, can I throw this and get him without it splashing somewhere else? Let's try. Oh my god. You would think after all this time we'd be really good at dealing with villagers, but no, they are just obstinate. So we did use the potion of weakness on him and then gave him the golden apple, which is why he's shaking, and then it takes like 10 minutes, not really, it's more like 5, but it feels like 10, for them to change back. Okay, that was way too much hard work. It finally worked. You throw it. Okay, first you have to let a zombie attack it, okay? And then you saw he turned into like a zombie villager. You splash him and then you feed him a golden apple, and then it like 20 minutes later he turns into himself because he's grateful. You get way cheaper trades, so that's why that splash one is so good. Even though this is the most annoying situation, it still is really good. It's a good potion to use. Okay, for this last part, we are in my creative world because I'm just going to show you real quick these last 3 honorable mentions. The honorable mentions go to Potion of Swiftness, Potion of Slow Falling, and Potion of Leaping. So I'm going to kind of show what they all look like. Okay, so I'm going to drink this first one, Potion of Slow Falling, which doesn't really have multiple, like you can't do slow falling for 4 minutes. You can only do slow falling. This one's pretty cool. It's kind of like elytra, like wearing an elytra, but not really. You glide. So if you're just like stepping off one step, you just glide a little bit. Okay, so I'm walking around, normal jumping. Well, with slow falling. Here we go. So it's pretty graceful. It doesn't hurt you at all. This one's really useful. I would say there's not like one specific moment where it's the most useful, but if you're just wanting to not fall from a high place because you know you're going to use your elytra and maybe it's like about to run out or something, that this one's pretty useful. I really like this one. I don't use it often, but now that I'm trying it out, I probably will use it more. Okay, let's go to the next one. So Potion of Leaping. I would say these two together are probably the best. There's Potion of Leaping with a boost, so it's like longer. And then there's also Potion of Leaping 2, which I think is much better. So watch, I have Potion of Leaping just like 1. Oh goodness. Everything's so graceful now. And you can't jump over 2 stacks with just the 1. You can't do it. So I'm going to drink 2. 2. Ta-da! Okay, so 2 I think is better because like 1, it just gives you a little bit of a boost, but not like an actual boost so that you can jump over 2. Because I feel like what's the point of jumping over 1? It's not. 1 is normal. That's what you're doing in normal mode. So I don't think having it for 8 minutes is even necessary. It's probably better to just get it and then buff it to the jump status 2. I'm going to drink some milk so we can move on to the last one. Okay, lastly, Potion of Swiftness. There is 3 minute, there's also an 8-minute option, and there's speed 2. I kind of want to see what speed 2 is like. Okay, we'll do that in a second. Let's check out speed 1. There we go. Here we go. Oh, I'm so fast. But it's not as fast as like Soul Speed. Like this one was probably really cool before Soul Speed existed. It was probably like a lot better to get around, but like get a horse and get elytra. Like I do like this one, but it's last of the honorable mentions for a reason. I just think there's other cool ways to get around quickly, but like don't knock it. Like I feel like this is a legitimate potion and it's fun. It's fun to run around. Let's see what 2 feels like. Now that's what I'm talking about. We're fast. Ghost Speed Racer. So that's pretty cool. I like this one. Like if you're like, I ran out of elytra and I just happen to have this in my end chest. Like cool. I can run around much faster. I get so impatient with Minecraft. I just don't know when it would be absolutely necessary. Maybe if you're like fighting the Wither or the End Dragon and you just want to be faster so that you can avoid the shots, that could be really useful. So maybe just take like all the potions and get yourself ready for that kind of a battle. I can see it being pretty fun and pretty useful in those situations. Well, everyone, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned a few things. Let me know if you disagree. Are there any potions that you use on the regular that you love? Do you hate making potions in general? Are you like over it? I like potions. I think they're a pretty fun part of the game. I like making them and making the people playing with me take them so that they're safer and they don't die as often. I think it's a fun aspect of the game and I really enjoy it. But let me know what you think in the comments. Please like this video if you in fact do like the video. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, anything you want to see in the near future. And have a good week, everyone. Bye for now.